Yeah. I was going through the story of the man in the Bible who borrowed some money and he used his two sons as collateral for the loan. And afterwards, he died and he couldn't pay the debt. And the people he was owing came, they were ready to take these children away, these sons away. And the woman, his wife, had to, go to another man of God for help. Fine. I learned some lessons from there, and I want to share that with you this morning. First of all, when we ask, what could that man be thinking of? That he had to take a decision that will affect his entire lineage. Yes, he had only two sons and he used them as collateral. What could that need be? What could that pressure be? That he had to take that decision. Definitely he wanted to meet a need before, of course, for the family, before he could go to, he would have to borrow money. He wasn't having money on him. He had to borrow money in order to be able to meet the family need. And the same family whose need you are trying to make, to make you, I mean, to meet rather, you are putting their future at jeopardy. Because having to use your two sons as collateral for a loan, it's a very big risk. And at the end of the day, he couldn't pay the loan. And the children were going to be taken away from the wife. But thank God to that woman that cried out for help. Yeah, I'm going to take it from there. Please, whenever you need to cry out for help, cry out for help. Don't rationalize too much and say, what if I go to them and they don't answer me? What if it is a no? Then what if it's a yes also? If this woman had gone the same pathway, the same path the husband had, treaded when he was alive, which is just to take a decision not to look for help that will not put the future at jeopardy, that problem would have still remained. In fact, it would have been worse because her children will be taken away from her. Now, let's go back to the man. This man, what could it be thinking? See, the decisions we make today, they have they have the potential to affect our future immensely. So be careful of the decisions you make. Don't make a permanent decision over a temporary situation. Think through your decision before you make them. But unfortunately, he took a decision that was going to wipe away his entire household. Because once his sons are gone, what is left for his name? So you've got to be careful. So my word for you today is, please check your decisions through. Don't just think of the immediate comfort that thing is going to give you. Don't just think of the immediate fix that you are going to have. That immediate fix, think about the long-term effect that is going to have on you, on your children, on your family, on your lineage, on everybody, people around you. At the end of the day, this man died, but his family is in trouble. So be careful the decisions you make. So I'm going to remind, this is something you know. So my word for you this week is, think through that decision again. As much as thinking, how will this decision affect the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years of this family? Don't think you alone. I don't know what the man used the money for. Probably use it for the family, or probably use it for himself. I don't know. But whatever the need that was to be met at that time was, that singular decision brought temporary relief, quite all right, but it's going to put the future at jeopardy. What decision are you making now that could put your entire family at jeopardy? And lastly, I celebrate that woman. I celebrate that woman that wouldn't sit with the problem, But she cried for help. She cried. Please, when you need to cry, it is pride. When you need help and you are not crying for one. And when you need help and you are analyzing, what if they tell me, no, everybody has their problem now. The economy is so bad. It's affecting everyone. Whom will I go and meet to do this for me? Everybody has their own. Even if they have their own, do you know whether they still have that little that they can still give out to you? You are not in the position to determine that until you go and meet them. Go and meet them. Cry for help if you need one. Please. This woman cried for help. And she never knew that there is something in their house that could do the miracle. If she had not gone to cry for that help, her sons will have been taken, and her sorrow will have increased. She lost her husband. She is in grief. She's still grieving the husband. When the creditors came, they want to take the children away. Yeah. So what's not going to happen? Her sorrows will increase. The children that will be there to say, oh, mommy, it's okay. We are meant to. We are there for, okay, even if we cannot replace daddy, okay, we are here for. The children will be taken away. At the end of the day, what do you think can happen? The woman can die. So you can see your actions and inactions, they affect whether you are taking action, you are not taking action, you are actually taking action. So when you are taking a decision, you are not taking a decision, you are actually taking a decision not to take a decision. It has consequences. So that's where I'm going to stop. Please, I know the times now are very, very challenging, pressure everywhere, but when you need help, cry for help. Yes, you are going to get a no from people. You are going to get a yes too from some other people. Yeah. And most importantly, of course, God. Don't depend on people. God is our only source that cannot fail. That's why you need to have a relationship with God. You need to have times when you pray to God. When you pray to God, He will send help your way. When you trust in Him, He will send help. So what is that family need? What is that situation in your family that is bringing you down, is making you to be down, that you are upset about, that you feel helpless? You cannot help your family. You see your children not able to go to school and you could not even help. You could not do something about it. Pray to God about it, and not just pray about it, take steps about it. That your prayer is going to be answered. The manifestation of the answer to your prayer is going to be seen when you make efforts. And I wish you all the best. That's where I'm going to stop today. And please, this is a wonderful marriage tonic for you. Don't die in silence. Cry out when you need help. When you need help, even for counsel, for your marriage is going down, you are not happy, it's breaking. Cry for help. Don't say, everybody have their own. People will now be going to tell my own. Please, you need somebody to tell. And comfortably, you can walk up to a counselor, and my numbers are on the screen, in the bio also. Please cry for help when you need one. I'm leaving you with that. Thank you. God bless you. Again, this is Titiloya Martins, and this is your Monday Marriage Talk.